What is going on? What is going on? It is me. It is your boy. It is Tree, and I am back, baby. I know it's a little loud in here, but y'all know what it is. It's Fortnite and football. It's NFL kickoff, baby. It's time for some freaking football, baby. So excited, man. We got a huge game tonight. Bills versus the Rams. And man, it's like watching the Super Bowl before it's even it's got started. It's going to be an amazing run here, man. I'm so excited. I cannot express to you guys how excited I am. I've been waiting all year. What the heck is going on here? This is not right. Yes. Properties. Not that one. Let's go to 2. Is it done? No. Properties, let's go to 1. There it is. Sorry about that. We are still playing some Fortnite tonight. I got a little bit of an update going on here. But let's go real quickly and talk about what's going on, man. Where's my other thing? Let's pull this up over here real quickly. There it is. Let's grab this. We'll put this right here for a second so we can talk about my squad firstly. I don't have anybody playing tonight. Dak Prescott, Austin Eckler, Travis Etienne, T. Higgins, Chris Godwin, Juju Smith-Schuster, Travis Kelce, Kareem Hunt, Justin Tucker, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I also have some nice pieces over here on the edge, except for this guy. He's replaceable. He's my very last pick. Who cares, right? But man, my squad is looking good. One of the things that you'll notice over here, we in chat, we always, every Thursday, the boy Texan Ant, if you guys watched the draft a few days ago, you'll see that my boy always drops the big, let me get this up over here in my way, man. Get the heck out of the way. What the heck did that do? Can you go away, please? I'm talking about stuff. All right. So Texan Ant always drops his journalist thing for the week. So let's read this real quickly and see what your boy has said for the week quickly before the game starts, which is going to start at 7:20 is what they said. So we got 12 minutes to get through this here. And then once the game starts going and kickoff happens, I'll yell and scream for a little bit, and then we'll actually jump into some actual Fortnite. And by then the game should be done updating as well. Okay? TDs and beer. Year 13, week 1, here we go. All right. Finally, after months and months of waiting, NFL free agency, NFL draft, coaches fired, coaches hired, OTAs, training camp, preseason, mock drafting, actual drafting, shit talking, the time is here. Finally. First game kicks off right now, and it's a doozy. Ram versus Bills, so lots of fantasy implications already. Before I get to the week 1 picks, I'd like to recap, and this is the big part. We're always going to talk about this, about the picks that he picks for the week, because he's always betting against your boy. Anyway, I'd like to recap some highlights of our draft this past Monday night. Round 1, making a mega splash in her first year in TDs and beer, Jess Strada chooses King Henry over Christian McCaffrey. We had reporter Texan Ant inquire about this choice, and the owner had this to say. His power multiplies every time his poop without looking hair grows another inch. So he's primed for another amazing season, duh. In what I would call surprising. At Ente, number 89, why are you doing that?
You stay in your car because we're faster than you think.
Wow.
Oil change is done.
1 second, my
grandma happy birthday.
thing here is starting to act like a poopy head. All right. Ente chooses Joe Mixon over Dalvin Cook. That's crazy. And Texan Ant also took a wide receiver, the number 1 available wide receiver, when Swift, Saquon Barkley, and Aaron Jones were on the board. 2 tight ends off of the board in the first round. Travis Kelce and Andrews taken off of the board, right? Second round, running back Cam Akers and Montgomery were both taken before Tyreek Hill, top 3 wide receiver in the NFL. A.J. Brown, another top freaking 5 wide receiver in the NFL. Round 3, Cortland Sutton was picked up before Mike Williams, DJ Moore, T. Higgins, and Scary Terry McLaurin. And 4th round, T. Higgins falls all the way down and gets picked up in the 4th round. T. Higgins, top 10. I'd probably say the number 9 wide receiver gets picked up in the 4th round. It's ridiculous. 5th round wide receiver reaches Gabe Davis, Nook, and Amari Cooper. I can't dance for shit. Rob says Stephon Diggs is not that good. Round 6, Damian Pierce comes off the board at the first pick, and steals start happening now as your boy Tree5moker gets Juju Smith-Schuster at pick number 2. Antonio Gibson falls to the first round pick of the 7th. Also, the video chat exploded when Isaac chooses Matthew Stafford over Russell Wilson. Round 8, Rashad Bateman was picked for the 4th pick in the 8th round, and Elijah Moore was picked for the 7th. These are both amazing skills and great value. Brandon Ayuk falls to the number 3 pick in the 9th round, another huge steal. In the 10th round, kickers start coming off of the board. That's me, by the way. Also, Brian Robinson got shot and picked in the 10th round, and he has never played one down in the NFL in his entire life, and was still drafted in the 10th round after being shot in the offseason. Defense, round 11, defenses start coming off of the board. I also got a defense in the 11th round. The aforementioned Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 3rd-ranked defense in my eyes this coming up year. Trey Lance falls to a first-round pick of the 12th round, and ADP had him to be picked up in the 8th or 9th round. So I knew quarterbacks wasn't going to be an issue, honestly, coming into this year. There's so many good quarterbacks, honestly, that there are definitely some terrible ones out there as well, but the margin between, I would say, the 5th-ranked quarterback and the 15th ranked quarterback are not that big. They're all pretty close, okay? It was a great draft for sure. Lots of fun. Shout out to everyone who was in the video call. Shout out to the owners keeping the chat alive, but now the draft is over. It's time to see who will jump out to 1-0 and start the season on the right foot. I've studied every roster, and I'm ready to make some picks. Last season's record, 47-44 in pick'ems. Let's rip a page right out of the NFL handbook and go with Bill O'Brien's chin, our commissioner, and the owner who starts the defense of his championship this week against Mike the Great in the battle for San Paloma. My affinity for Justin Herbert is well documented. Love the stack with Mike Williams, who started out on a tear last season. Cup Jefferson is a wash. Everyone is curious to see how Devontae will look on the Raiders, and everyone wants to know if Saquon will be the Saquon of old. Mike is going DK Metcalf, and C-Pat is where I think you'll be hurting in this matchup. Ron begins his title defense with a victory, 98-88. Runner-up last season is your boy Tree5moker, who was deemed by some as winning the draft. I can't deny that he definitely grabbed some steals at wide receiver. Kelsey at his first-round draft pick. We'll see how much that works. Your rival is Rob, who has also been noted as having the second-best draft in the league. So, yeah, I'm going up. Me and the person that's my rival were the 2 best players in the goddamn freaking league. Looks like changing your keeper at the last second to Pitts may have been the genius move of the offseason, as Christian McCaffrey fell right to your lap. In this matchup, we've got the only 2 owners who took the time to give their players nicknames. Laugh out loud. I like Rob's wide receivers. Let's go through those really quickly. My team's name, we got Dak Prescott. I'm calling him the Duck. My team's name is Dak Hunt. We got Austin Eckler, Schmeckler. We got Mr. Travis Etienne because he's gonna eat. We got that boy T-Bone T. Higgins. We got God Wins, Mr. Chris Godwin. We have Juju Smith, the Juju Bees Schuster. We have Travis Kelsey, the TKO. We have Kareem Hunt. We have Penis Tucker, Mr. Justin Tucker himself. And we have Tampa Bay, but I didn't really nickname Tampa Bay because there's a chance I could be consistently switching out my defense depending on how good they do, blah, 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 committee, blah, 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 blah. Tua Tagovailoa, you're it. A. Madison, Texas A&M. Hunter Renfro's out there fro hunting. And then we got Watson, who, again, I don't really care about him. I did like a play off of like elementary Watson from, Sherlock Holmes, stuff like that. And then we got my Wabbit season, Elmer Fudd himself, Hunter Henry. We got all the Hunts, which is why your boy went with Dak Hunter. Kareem Hunt, Hunter Renfro, and Hunter Henry. All the Hunts on the same team. Anyway, Josh, what do we have here? In this matchup, we've got the only 2 owners who took the time, blah, blah, blah. I like Rob's wide receivers, and I like Pitts and Mercilessly over Kelsey. I like Russ over Dak. If Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy, Rob, this lineup can be serious. Josh, you have a chance in your RBs if your RBs can play well. But I like Rob in this matchup, 95 to 87. Bet against me, baby. Please bet against me. Please bet against me. Our next owner is ranked number 1 pretty much all of last season, but took a first-round exit early. If I had to guess, probably the winningest owner we've ever had. Black Caesar starts off his 2022 campaign against his rival, the Grill Master in Jarrell, my boy Tommy Blahome. Oh, my eyes are itchy, sorry. We've got Refuse to Lose in Caesar's Palace. Let's check the tape. This matchup is all about running backs. I was going to try to do it now. This matchup is all about running backs. Kamara, Javonte Adams, Josh Jacobs versus Najee Swift and Breece Hall. The latter we don't know much about, but those other 5 all more than capable of finishing in RB1 territory. At wide receiver, I give the nod to Thomas. Romeo, you ignored the wide receiver position too long, and I believe in this matchup for sure that those choices will bite you in the fantasy nards this week. Both tight ends coming off of injury, so I don't see much impact from either side at that spot. I like Thomas this week to get out of the gate on the right foot. CD Lamb helps Crocubot to a resounding victory, 98 to 83. Oh, JR. The draft left some owners scratching their heads. Smartly took Dalvin at the 4th round pick in the first round, the fourth pick in the first round. After that, letting the reaching begin. Cam Akers in the 2nd round, ahead of tons of amazing players. That is bananas to me. Letting the Elijah Mitchell in the 4th round, Gabe Davis in the 5th round. You need Josh Allen and Dalvin Cook to be out of this world to carry you this season. Your rival is none other than Data, Isaac himself, in the royal flush of the Ivory Throne Bowl, LOL. Took some reaches yourself, Isaac, Sutton in the 3rd, but all in all, a decently built roster. Both owners have a hero RB and not much behind them. Neither owner has a real alpha wide receiver. I like Scary Terry, but his QB is sus. JR, you are protected at 92, and I think that's a little, you're projected at 92, and I think that's a little high. Isaac, I like your chances this week. DJs from Upcountry, that being Isaac, secures a victory with a final score of 96 to 84. Our next matchup pits the newcomer Gistrata versus Entei. I feel like we can just skip this, honestly, because both of these, I think Gistrata is going to take the win because she got 1st round picks, she got some good players, but Entei really, I think his team sucks. Good to have you back, brother. This rivalry semi-new with Nick winning both matches against Red Rocket last year, but this would be the first time in this league going against the Rook in what's being called Squid Games. Let's check out your week 1 matchup, Gistrata. Your lineup is actually pretty solid. My question about your lineup is, will you regret taking Damian Harris over Ramondre Stevenson? Everywhere else looks strong. Lamar, A.J. Brown, Kittle, can Waddle repeat his 90-catch rookie campaign? Entei, I like Mixon, but do I like him more than Dalvin Cook? Both choices right here. Bold choice right here. A.J. Dillon could take over RB1 for the Packers before the season is over, but for now, he is definitely splitting carries, so that's a minus. Give me Waddle's house in this match. I think Lamar is a little underprojected, and Montgomery is a little overprojected. Final score, Gistrata wins with a 99 over 86 against Entei. Last but most certainly not least, it is the least favorite owner in everyone's heart, his truly, in the fight to be Anthony number 1 against the other Anthony, SoCal Gangster. Anthony number 2 for the time being after we split our meetings last season. At Masputo, I'm shocked to not see one Bronco or one USC Trojan on your roster. Good job. Connor and Chubb is about the most potent 1-2 RB punch in this league. I disagree with that. I definitely disagree with that. Look at who I'm going up against this week. I have Austin Eckler and Etienne. He's got Christian McCaffrey and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Like, those are definitely better than Chubb. And who? And James Conner, who just got traded to a new team. Chubb does not get touchdowns. That's his issue. Anyway, I trot out Lenny at RB. My only solace is that he doesn't have to split carries with anyone. But What I'm lacking at RB, I more than make up for a wide receiver. He's not lying. Listen to these wide receivers. Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, DJ Moore, and Allen Robinson. Not to mention that the quarterback that I believe will ascend to the elite status this season. Talk about a reach. Jalen Hurts. Reach! I believe tough going against Pat Mahomes, obviously, but I believe that what? The Rock is cooking. The Rock is at. Let me shut up for a second. Let me talk. Ooh, there we go. Come on, Melonhead.
Well, that's the way the Super Bowl started.
Hey, that was those Storage Wars guys. Let's see what we got here. What was I saying? It's going to be tough, but I believe my wide receivers is Stephon to go off on Thursday Night Football. Let's go. We all know what this pick is. At Texan Ant moves to 1-0 and first place in the league when I score 110 points this week to lead the league in scoring. Sorry, SoCal Gangsta, but you are just the first step on his path to football righteousness. Yes, we have feathers, but the muscles of men. Because we're birds of war now, but we're also men. Birds of war with an emphatic victory, 110-90. I like that he has a lot of people, whether he realizes it or not, outscoring me. Like I love that. Let's go. Okay. Interesting fact, last season, Mike, Romeo, Isaac, and Nick all went 2-0 against their rivals. Can these owners keep their dominance over their rivals? Y'all, football is here! Football is here. Here's to a great season this year. Hate you all. Bad luck to you all. Let's ficking go! Let's ficking go. Alright? And that's it, man. That's what I got, man. So I don't have anybody playing tonight. I'm just excited that there's football Monday, Sunday, Monday, Sunday. I am going against the Buffalo Bills defense tonight. So that's something that we're going to be keeping an eye out. I sure would like this to be a very high-scoring game. All right. So that being said, they've kicked the ball off. Football has officially started. So that being said, they've kicked the ball off. Football has officially started this year. I cannot express my feelings. Let's watch the first play real quick. Josh Allen under the gun. Quick little dump off up the middle for a quick little 5-yard pass, and that's the first play to the 31-yard line for the Bills. First official play of this NFL season. All right, so we're going to take this. We're going to put this over here. We're going to take that. We're going to put that over there. I got multi-stream right here. Let's go. The Rock always gets my attention. You better believe The Rock always gets my attention. Rock always gets my attention. He's The Rock. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. You know what I mean? You know? All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Taylor Ramsey. Woo! Oh, let me go. Let me go.
At the 49-yard line.
Let me go live real quick. I haven't gone live. We'll hit live. We're live now. All right. Let me put that back over here. Get that out of the way. Perfect. All right. I can see y'all in chat over there. Hell yeah. I can see my league chat over here as well. I'll be talking shit to them. Oh man, I've been waiting all year for that. Will you close this? Come on, man. Close that. Go away. Thank you. Alright, something's not right over here too. I can't hear the game, so that means you can't hear the game. Next. Oh yeah. Give me a second, I need to fix my stuff. I got a new desk and I had to kind of unplug and replug everything in. My party. Alright, let's go to settings. And volume.
And this is one of the things that I think that really Josh Allen has done best in changing his career.
Oh, maybe I'm just turned down?
Ability to manipulate that pass rush. We all know who's on the other side, right? Aaron Donald, one of the best players of all time. And yet, what have we seen from Josh Allen? That ball is coming out very quickly. He's protecting his own offensive line.
Now it's that monster running back on the toss. To the right, he'll only gain a yard there. Is Jones over there with Terrell Lewis to make the tackle for Los Angeles.
Yeah, good play by Terrell Lewis. Of course, we've talked about the fact that Von Miller now playing for the Buffalo Bills, but he is off this Rams defense. So how much will that impact them? You had Leonard Floyd, you had Aaron Donald, you had Von Miller. That was a lot to try to pass protect against.
There is Aaron
What the
Donald,
hell's going on?
defensive player of the year.
I cannot hear anything in my stuff. Oh, you know what? No, that's not true either.
Five-year pattern for Allen, who escapes and throws complete to the back and balls to be very close to it at the 25-yard line. Looks like he might pick up the fourth first down of this drive for the Bills. Let's check the spot. Look just short. 3rd inches for Sean McCray.
Well, and typically this is where you're going to see Josh Allen run the football. Now, maybe it's week 1 and you go, it's a long way to go, and I prefer my running backs to do this. Close, wasn't it?
Good spot. He was down. The ball is when the knee comes down. He just a little bit, and Allen will boot and flip it wide open. There's the touchdown in the playoffs. Gabe Davis, touchdown, Buffalo.
Why is this happening? I can't understand what the heck is going on.
Walking down the field, and Davis, who had 4 in Kansas City, gets one here.
You have to sell it. You have to make them believe for this to work over here. They have to believe it's a run. They sold it beautifully. Wide open. Gabe Davis right down the field, picking up right where he left off in that last one.
I see what it is.
Playoff records.
I see what it is.
In the divisional game at Arrowhead, Kansas City. Tyler Bass on to King. Sam Martin is the holder. Allen perfect on the drive. The Bills say, Super Bowl favorites. There you go. 5 minutes. 1 touchdown. 7-0. Buffalo on opening night.
In Lowe's, every pro is an MVP to us. Big or small. We see your drive, your ambition, and the work you put in. That's why we built a different kind of rewards and partnership program to help make your business more successful because you've earned it. Join Lowe's MVP's Pro Rewards and Partnership Program and take your business to the next level.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head and Shoulders Scalp Shield technology. Up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh,
Drive, you're such a good teacher.
Never not working.
I'm having the same issue, Deets. I can't get sound to work on mine either. What's going on? What's that about?
Never not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Standard protection that's never not working. Head and shoulder scalp shield technology.
What is that going on?
Turns out you don't need
You're not in a party. You're not in a game.
nap in your room, at the pool, at your daughter's dance recital. Conan, not this again. Or on a yacht, or a bow rider. Any kind of ship. And stop taking my pajamas. Oh, Larry, I can watch you while watching you. Why would you do that? Because I'm a sad man. It's little to do. I can listen at the bus stop. I can listen to NFL play-by-play at work. You have a dog.
It's really weird why I'm not getting sound off of.
Alright, go get it. Yeah, good boy. When it comes to lasting relationships, we're thinking of everyone. The new Hyundai Tucson. It's more
Here.
NBC's NFL Kickoff Special is brought to you by Hyundai. It's your journey. By Little Caesars, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Pizza Pizza. And by Lowe's, let's check them all together. Well, the celebrations began 3 days after the Super Bowl. The rage in the streets of Los Angeles. Super Bowl title. They put up the battery of the great moment.
Come on, man.
There's a wake-up call. Big drive for Buffalo at 9 plays and 75 yards. Tyler pass and kick it. Brandon Powell.
Why did that happen?
Back to catch it for the Rams. He'll bring it out from the goal line. Powell. Inside the 20-yard line. It's going to be a long field for the Los Angeles offense. Matthew Stafford, Georgia. Derek Henderson, Memphis. Allen Robinson, Penn State. Cooper Kupp, Ewu, Ben Scribe, Notre Dame. Tyler Higbee, Western Kentucky. Joe Nobu, TCU. David Edwards, Wisconsin. Brian Allen, Michigan State. Coleman Shelton, Washington. Rob Havenstein, Wisconsin. Missing from that starting lineup today is Jefferson, good receiver, about 50 balls last year, out with a knee injury. Stafford and the Rams started their own 17. And the first back through is Henderson. He'll take it across the 20 to the 23-yard line on that first down run. So Matthew Stafford arrived last year with a trade after that dozen years in Detroit. They spent a lot to get him, and it was worth it. Terrific stats, a lot of picks, but in the playoffs, you saw him turn a good team into a championship team. Made movement on that left side. Well, our first flag starter.
Number 73, offense, 5-yard penalty, second down.
Carl Jefferson in charge of this one. And you can hear the Bills fans making some noise. And Chris, I'm thinking, the Super Bowl, a lot of Bengals fans in here. NFC Championship game, it felt like a Niners home game more than anything else. So the Rams are used to having to deal with noise in their own stadium.
A lot of people like to vacation in LA.
Clock running down. It's another run. It's Daniel Henderson again. This time he'll get 3 yards after the penalty is third at about 7.
All right, the first question has been answered. It is Christian Benford, the rookie, number 47, who is going to get the start tonight. Kyrie
Oh my gosh.
First-round draft pick, but Benford beat him out. Now, that doesn't mean we're not going to see Elam as the night goes along. I think we'll see a lot of both. But that will be the target for a lot of Stafford's throws tonight.
That's a big deal because they're missing Tre'Davious White, their outstanding corner, injured his knee the end of last year. Third and 8, Bills bring 4. Stafford punts, reloads, fires, and who else? Cooper Kupp won the Triple Crown last year. Led the league in catches and yards and touchdowns. Opens the account for 2022.
So here's Benford here, and he's going to have to try to get some depth. Not used to having to make these kind of plays sometimes in college, but in the NFL, they are just so precise with this. You're going to play those 2 deep safeties, and that offside corner is going to have to get some depth and get underneath Cooper Kupp, but they'll do that all night long.
sides, he's been the running back so far. Not much there. Tim Sinnel with the tackle. Here is the Buffalo defense.
Stop that.
University. Jaquan Jones.
Finally.
Von Miller, Texas A&M. Matt Milano, Boston College.
There we go. Finally.
Terry Johnson.
You guys can hear the game now, right?
Jordan Poyer, Oregon State. Micah Hyde.
Stop doing that.
Tight end Tyler Higbee takes the Stafford pass and gets to the middle side of midfield for a first down as we come past halfway in this opening quarter.
And that's going to be part of the matching out here for the Rams because you see that the Buffalo Bills are a team they don't want to give up a big play down the field. So it's going to be quick throws, screens, that kind of play action.
Skoranek in motion, play action. Stafford looking deep to cover. Here's Skoranek near the sideline. He's taken out in the open field by that rookie Bedford, the 6th round pick. Gained about 4 or 5 on first down.
There we go, Joseph Noteboom. Here's the other question against Von Miller on the outside. How would he hold up? Could he play him one-on-one, not get help? Perfectly done that time. We saw him in that playoff game against Tampa when he had to play and did a great job.
3-5, Stafford back to the air. Pressure over in there, and Oliver as well. And they bring down Stafford.
So what happens when you push somebody around the edge? The next one, here comes the bull rush right through him. And for Noteboom, he just wasn't.
Shuts it down. Jordan Poyer, the all-pro safety, was all over it. And after a couple of first downs, the Rams will punt it away.
These are two good safeties, aren't they? They really are. When you're playing against this Buffalo Bills defense, the #1 defense in points, #1 defense.
I hear you, buddy. What's going on? I hear you now.
You have to solve the riddle on the back end with those two
that was
safeties.
crazy,
Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, each with 5 interceptions a year ago. First and second team All-Pro both.
It looks like it was an update from Fortnite that kind of messed everything up, but that's okay. We gotta figure it out now. Trying to make sure that the game's not louder than me, but it's really hard to do because every time I click out of the game, the sound turns off.
But instantly,
Okay.
stop. You're not gonna make me sweat a little bit? Feel some extra bumps in my chest while the game is going on? Oh, look, wait a minute. There's my $200. That was fast.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Bet $5 to get $200 instantly. Action's so good, why bet NFL anywhere else?
Touchdown, nah, interception.
Nothing like the hometown charm of county fair.
You say so.
What was that?
Nothing.
All right.
Wow.
Next.
Do you think that's healthy?
That was actually
All
fun.
right, man. Let's get it, dude.
We have to wait a whole year, darn it.
When it comes to
You're the
comfort,
boss.
we're thinking of every mile.
Oh man, I've been waiting for football all year.
Your journey.
Joe's here?
Hey, sweetie, I'm not seeing life jackets.
Oh,
Well, you
snap.
said you packed them.
No, you packed them.
No, you packed them. You said
I just sent him an invite. He might still get a message. It says he's awaiting in the launcher, so he might still be on.
This What Really Happened replay is brought to you by Progressive. One thing no one would challenge, protecting your home and auto with Progressive.
You know, my favorite
How
part
are you
was
gonna
when
make
you
them?
said,
Are you making pizza style? Cut them in triangles? You're gonna fold them all over like cheese? You fold them over using flour or corn?
You think this is a game? But it's real.
Finger food and
No matter where I am, NFL Plus is how I football.
all right, man. I'm gonna do the best I can, Nick, but like I said, it's football and Fortnite. You know how that goes.
This is how you football.
I might have to stop every couple of seconds and look over to my right and see what's going on.
Punch up. Peyton Manning is brother.
All the excuses.
Quiz show. Rival colleges go head-to-head. College Bowl appears tomorrow at 8, 7 Central Line in BC. And streaming on Peacock because Peyton
All
is
of
not
the
taking out.
excuses. This football.
It's a lot of fun. Joined last year, back again this year. Second drive for the Bills starts at their own 9. It's Singletary. Fullback
Sometimes the easiest way to attack Aaron Donald is to go right at him. He's so fast. If you just attack right at him, you can get some double teams. You can get a little bit of push. And that speed and athleticism doesn't always come into play.
That's the guy.
Y'all, baby.
Control him. There's nobody stops him. Ninth year in the league, flirted with retirement, got more money back here now, ready for another run. One-handed catch by Allen.
Fire with Fire Week. I don't know what that means. Deal damage to your opponent with 100 meters with the Dragon Breath shotgun.
This time Ryan Bates is going to
Extinguish fires on structures with Slurp.
There's almost no way. Watch the way
Hit an opponent with a fully drawn primal flame bow. And ignite structures, my favorite. All right, we gotta catch some stuff on fire, homie.
And yet when you lean too far forward, he's going to pull you right by.
Number 99. Allen got rid of it quick. And once again, it's a first down for Stephon Diggs, doing the inside work here for
Oh my gosh, I'm missing something.
You talk about some tight throwing range. Watch this thing in here. This has got to be just so perfectly anticipated. If he doesn't throw it to the back shoulder that time of Diggs, it's not completed. And I don't think Ernest Jones can believe it got by him. It was a little bit of what Matthew Stafford did that final drive of the Super Bowl, wasn't it?
Of course you're not where I need you to be. Why are you not where I left you? Thank you. Go where I put you, please.
This Bills team took a big pop, got the first down across the 35. Nick Scott with the hit. But Crowder, veteran,
What?
Washington last three of the Jets on his 13 now.
And it's going to be interesting to see who it is that emerges in that slot. Isaiah McKenzie, a much better athlete, very explosive, one of the fastest guys. But Jamison Crowder really understands that slot position, and somebody has to take over for Cole Beasley, who understood it about as well as anybody.
Kenny Dorsey's taking over for Brian Dable, who's now a Giants head coach. First time as the play caller. As the quarterback coach for Allen. See, he comes to the sideline, and it's McKenzie. And Chris, not only are they moving the ball, they're spreading it out. It's 4 or 5 guys who caught balls in this opening quarter.
Well, the difference is Josh Allen, to be honest. Here's the guy that is starting to figure the game out. And this is sort of play action / RPO. And
What is that noise?
parts. Yes, he can throw it great. Yes, he can.
First 9 to Dawson Knox. The tight end gets pulled down the inside there. And that flag comes down. They get pulled down by Justin Hollins from one of the openings, whether it's the face mask or
There's one right here. I'm gonna try to go to it real quick.
by the initial call from the official. And if a penalty after the conversation, Bills are going to take it deeper into Rams territory.
Oh my god, I got a purple dragon's breath shot here already.
Horse collar tackle. Number 58, defense. 15 yards will be after the end of the play. On that,
Oh my god, there's a golden freaking bow right there already too. Damn. I saw
No
that.
question about it. And remember, this defense may look a little bit different this year because you have opportunities for Justin Hollins and Trell Lewis, who took over for Von Miller's on the outside, to be people who drop back into coverage this year instead of always being the pass rusher.
Saw that replay pretty clear. Usually people think that horse collar from the back, but it's any of the openings. Drive started back at the 9. Allen at the 33 of the Rams. To Stephon Diggs coming inside. He just will end the journey there. That's 10 for 10, Chris, for Allen to open the game. That's the best start of his career. And we weren't kidding. He picked up right where he left off in Arrowhead in the playoff game.
He looks great. I mean, he just looks great. He looks like he's under total control with this offense, like he knows every nuance of what the Rams are trying to do to him.
Final minute of this opening quarter.
Dang, you put the fires out quick.
He's been in the slot for almost the entire game. That's where he started last season.
29 Allen. And he's intercepted. And it's not his fault. It was in the hands of Isaiah McKenzie and right into Terrell Lewis's hands. And the turnover is the only thing that stops Allen. And the Rams come up with one. It feels like they need it. Walking it down the field.
Oh, where'd my bow go? I lost my bow.
McKenzie couldn't hold on. In traffic,
There it
moves
is.
away.
They are everywhere. There's literally 3 bows right here. Don't get
Well,
confused with
the
them.
Rams house after this year.
nice. Where'd you get those from? Yeah, but I picked those up already. I opened this cord and took some out. Did the cord close and you got more? That's weird. Extinguish fires on structures. That's why it wasn't working on the wall right there. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to go somewhere else. This ain't gonna work here. We should go to, where was the log jammer or whatever?
When it comes to lasting relationships, we're thinking of every mile. The new Hyundai Tucson is your journey.
Little Caesars is now the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Come on, keep it hot. It's good.
Pizza, pizza.
Again.
Harder, readier, let's go, let's go!
There's a dude shooting at me. Sorry.
No. Pull. High five.
Pizza, pizza, come on!
Pizza, pizza.
We're ready.
Enjoy game day with a Fanceroni Pepperoni with over 100 old world pepperonis.
Pizza, pizza.
Wow, really, DraftKings? $1 million? You know, that's a lot of money just for picking players. You know how many jokes I gotta tell to make $1 million? Probably like one. And then I think about it, but that's because I'm Kevin Hart. But for other people, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Download the DraftKings app and take a free shot at $1 million with the leader in daily fantasy sports. Action's so good, why play anywhere else?
Well, no. Like a half a joke.
Maybe the Stackcom next to INT might need a call for NHF, not his fault. Josh Allen saw Isaiah McKenzie have it, couldn't bring it in. Rams get a turnover, and Raheem Morris, the defensive coordinator, his group had the ball moved on them easily. And they come up with a big play. And Stafford takes over zone 24. And Darrell Henderson Jr., not Cam Akers, but back to open here. He has nowhere to go. Stop Greg Russo, the second-year man out of Miami. No game.
One of the advantages the Buffalo Bills have on defense is that they rotate these defensive linemen more than anybody in football. And you're seeing fresh bodies in there right now for the Bills.
Second and 10, Stafford going quick again. Caught by Cup. His second to the 29-yard line. Jermaine Edwards with the tackle, and they'll get us, in all likelihood, to the end of the opening quarter. Moves fast, controlled by the Bills. 122 yards, but the turnover to go with the touchdown. After one, in Southern California, 7-0 Bills. NBC's NFL kickoff special continues after these messages.
And now an exclusive look at Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery.
Ladies and gentlemen, you expected the mystery. Expected the puzzle.
Boom.
Let's put one person on this island. This is not a game. Will you explain it to us then, detective? Really, dude? Really? Everyone is in danger.
All right, it's a murder mystery start.
Glass Onion.
Glass Onion.
Mystery.